Hello everyone, and welcome to MC305. This video will go over the third part of Chapter 11, which will discuss persuasion topic points. Persuasion topic points are meant to help you provide a writing approach that gives you a solid plan of how to persuade someone. Persuasion topic points are a way of organizing information, just like we use the 5 W's and an H or news values to organize information in news as well as public relations. So persuasion topic points provide essential message elements for us to focus on as we're trying to persuade someone. The first persuasion topic point is time. Typically, we organize our persuasion in chronological order. So you're describing the steps of the solutions in order by time. And so sometimes you're convincing people that you're the fastest solution because we all like speed and we all like to be the first at doing something. And it suggests that you would be simple and quick to accomplish that solution. So here is a commercial that uses time to organize its persuasion.
Hi, my name is Megan, and today is day 1 of my hydroxycut transformation. I've been struggling with my weight my whole life.
With Hydroxycut, America's #1 selling weight loss brand, you can lose weight your way. Stay on track with great tasting gummies, easy caps, and wild berry drink mix.
I lost 42 pounds. Hydroxycut really works.
Lose weight your way with Hydroxycut, and look for new Hydroxycut bars and shakes too.
So you can see in this ad that we have the model who starts out on day 1, and then we see her transformation over a period of 17 weeks in the ad. And so you can see how they organize it chronologically from day 1 to the end of 17 weeks and her weight loss progression. Space is another way that we can use persuasion in order to talk about our solution. So space typically refers to how parts come together to show a whole. It also can describe the features of a location that make it the best. For instance, UM's Public Relations Department actually put out this press release about the new Center for the Arts. And in it, they talk about all the things that make this building unique. They talk about its size, where it's located, and you can see it features 2 performance venues, an art gallery, a large social space, concessions, digital fabrication lab, on and on. So we're seeing all of the various things that the space offers that make it a great place for the University of Montevallo. Classification is another way that we can organize persuasion topic points. Classification refers to how something falls into certain classification or groups. We often see this in crisis PR, as your textbook mentions, but you can also use classification in the sense of which one is best, what's award-winning, and things like that. So here is a commercial from a Georgia hospital about where their classification standards are as a hospital.
Out of all the hospitals in Georgia, only one has been named both a Top 100 hospital and one of America's 50 best hospitals. Just the latest top awards for quality care and patient outcomes we're proud to accept on behalf of Georgia's most awarded hospital. Northeast Georgia Medical Center, Gainesville.
So you can see that they include their classification as a top 100 and then a top 50 hospital. That's really showing how they fall into a certain group, which provides them with the ability to say that they're the most awarded hospital, which is another classification against their competitors. This could also technically fall into comparison, but a lot of these topic points have the ability to overlap. Now, analogy is when you draw comparisons between two different things. Now, you can draw an analogy between you and your competitors, or you can use different kinds of analogies to suggest visually or mentally a picture of what your solution will do. So here is the World Wildlife Foundation, and they're talking about how if we lose a certain species of animal, how it could create a Jenga-like collapse of our ecosystems. And so this is a visual analogy here that really provides an explanation of what happens when you don't protect wildlife. Contrast reveals differences between two different things. You can either provide a contrast between you and another product, or you can show a contrast between what this product will do for your life versus if you don't have this product. So on the left, you see Penguin Books provides a very simplistic contrast between a movie's ratings and the book's ratings. And so they're kind of drawing a comparison that the book is always better than the movie, which is definitely true, but you can see the contrast between the two products there. On the right, you see IKEA, and they're talking about how this apartment, because they use IKEA products, are really able to create a contrast between the way that the people who use IKEA and the rest of the world live, which is very grayed out and black and white and monotone, where those that use IKEA have a very colorful and fun seeming life. Now, relationships show the way that things are linked to one another. This is kind of a parody, but it does follow the way that if you do this, then this will happen, and then this will happen. So here's a DirecTV commercial.
When your cable company keeps you on hold, you get angry. When you get angry, you go blow off steam. When you go blow off steam, accidents happen. When accidents happen, you get an eye patch. When you get an eye patch, people think you're tough. When people think you're tough, people want to see how tough. And when people want to see how tough, you wake up in a roadside ditch. Don't wake up in a roadside ditch. Get rid of cable and upgrade to DirecTV. Call 1-800-DirecTV.
So again, this is kind of meant to be a joke about the relationship between having cable and ending up in a roadside ditch, but they're showing the relationship between how having a bad product of cable can lead to bad things in your life. So that's one example of that. Now, problem solution is probably the most used in persuasion because it reaches back to Aristotle and Maslow trying to reach the needs of your audience. Now, you're first going to introduce a problem, and unfortunately, a lot of PSAs stop there, as we saw in our PSA critique earlier this week. Excuse me. But the key to this type of persuasion is that you have to provide a solution to solve it in order for it to be an effective persuasion topic point. So here is a seatbelt safety ad. Don't worry, it's not graphic or anything. But they first introduce a problem and then they provide the solution.
I was thrown clear out of the vehicle, landed 100 feet away.
I lost my legs.
Lost an arm.
Can't walk anymore.
I survived 2 tours of duty in Afghanistan.
What did I need a seatbelt for?
Okay, so they are suggesting that the problem is that many military veterans will have this idea that they are invincible when they come back home. And they actually don't use their seatbelt very often. And this was a recurring problem within the military. And people were really dying or getting seriously injured within car crashes for not wearing seatbelts, despite being war veterans. And so they show the problem of people who have been seriously injured. And then they introduce the problem that they are not wearing seatbelts, and they provide a solution to solve the issue of losing limbs or even dying due to not wearing your seatbelt when they say buckle up, right? Pretty simple solution. So that is one example of a PSA that presents the problem, but then provides a solution for it. So why should we use persuasion topic points? Well, it's really for your convenience. You will save a lot of time and mental energy by organizing your persuasive writing through these topic points, because they help you understand what information is needed in order to effectively persuade someone. In addition, you're going to come across the same persuasive situations time after time, especially if you're working at a firm. Typically, you get very similar clients who have similar needs. And so by using these persuasion topic points, it provides you a toolbox that you can use time and time again to find ways to effectively persuade people. And in addition, once you come across those same issues time and time again, the persuasion topic points allow you to use one solution for one client and another solution for another, so that you get a little bit of variety within your portfolio and within your writing. So now that we've gone over the persuasion topic points, I want you to go into the discussion post and follow the prompts for that. And then you're going to do a third writing assignment where you're going to use one or more of the persuasion topic points in your writing. Then your AP style book section is going to go over comma rules. Now there are 2 videos for commas because there are so many comma rules and it's a subject that a lot of students have difficulty with. And so what I've done is broken up the AP comma section into 2 parts so that you can really focus on those 2 parts separately. So make sure you watch both videos and then complete the AP homework on commas by Tuesday. Hope you guys have a great week, and I will see you in week 6.